Morning everybody, Carlos here, -7 centigrade, crisp but clear. There is a fair amount of frost around. I have to keep moving to stay warm. The creek will be flowing, but they will be iced. The puddles will have iced over. See, this is ice here.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, that was ice. The other day this was a puddle. Now it's an ice rink. As I turn down towards the creek, saving my legs a little bit as I walk over the hiker's bridge. Yep, the river of the creek is flowing. I shall pick this video up in a short while when I get to another quiet section. So the Cedar Hill Road crossing, not the Cedar Hill Crossroad, but the Cedar Hill Road crossing. As I pick my moment, I'm going to be heading up Irvine today. It's the quickest way to get up the mountain. This here is Whitaker going around the mountain, and Norn and Irvine go up the mountain. It's going to be a fair amount of hiking today, so bear with me. Obviously there'll be more running on the downside of the hill as I head away from the road into the quiet zone. It's almost too cold for snow. There's not enough moisture in the air that is blowing down from the Arctic. This is what they call Arctic outflow. I think that's what I should call this episode. Arctic outflow. As I start to run again, as it levels off a little bit, there will be some more climbing to do shortly. Working my camera with gloves is tricky. 8 minutes 42 per kilometer at the moment. I'm just warning you that this video might end up being shorter than usual because the cold, this -7 Celsius, is getting to my battery on the phone. I might have to do the rest of this podcast as an audio only. We'll see. when I'm not using the camera, I'm putting it back in my pocket to try and warm it up as I head up Irvine. It told me the battery was exhausted, but that could be the fact that the cold has prevented it from putting out sufficient charge to keep the camera going. This is about the average climb. It's about a 35-degree climb above zone 3. There's one hiker up ahead of me with her dog. Curious frozen waterfall here. You can see how cold it must be to freeze water in motion. Yeah, I have to watch out for that kind of thing on my climb today. I do have my trail shoes, but trail shoes will not be any use on sheet or black ice. More frozen waterfalls. Okay. So far so good with the battery. Putting it away every few minutes helps. As I climb up through this enchanted forest here. Arbutus, Douglas fir, a few Gary oak, but very few maple on this side of the mountain. As I continue to climb, I had to save the plants from the entryway, our mudroom, which acts as a weather. So cold that even the ferns are curling back on themselves here. I'm halfway up Mount Douglas now, about to hit yet another ice field. Wow, and that is quite dangerous, but it's not much of a drop-off. Hang on a second while I negotiate this. Yep, I better stay on the dirt. There's still a little bit of water trickling out from under the ice. It's like a mini glacier. A mini glacier. Alright, so I'm recording video again. Sorry about the last interruption. That was the battery freezing again as I continue up Irvine. Let me put this away. I want to save some battery for the summit. Just had a very interesting interaction with a guy from UVic with his golden retriever. He'd taken photographs of the waterfalls on the other side, on what's it now, that would be the South Ridge Trail that he came up. So I'm not going to go down that way. I'm going to go down Glendenning. I think I've risked life and limb for long enough today. There's no saying that Glendenning is going to be perfectly safe, but you can see what I mean about coming downhill on this kind of stuff. You don't want to lose your footing coming downhill, because you're going to end up on your arse. I'm staying on the dry rock, but this next section is going to be challenging. I have to keep my feet in the vegetation on either side of the frozen creek. Any second now, the lens is going to disappear on me. Nice little mushrooms there. As I approach the summit of Mount Doug, I'm coming up on the antenna on this side. This is still Irvine, so hopefully there won't be any more frozen creeks up here. Most of the water springs out at a lower level. There is Mount Baker as I zoom in. Hopefully the battery will last for long enough for you to see Mount Baker over the back of San Juan Island. I tried to take a couple of still shots, but the camera froze up on me again as I zoom back, bearing in mind that I'm still recording audio, hopefully. Getting a little windier up here now. This is the parking lot at the top of Churchill Drive, and I've come off the antenna peak and I'm now heading over towards the lookout peak summit. To Peak Lookout, there you go. No smoking. The lookout. Last little bit of running here. I'm holding the camera with both hands, both my gloved hands. Last few steps to the top. So it looks as if the battery dies, and then I put it away for a few minutes and it warms up enough to function again. Hi there.
Good morning.
Up I go. Beautiful views of Mount Baker today. Crystal clear on the horizon, but the trouble with most cameras is that they're not very good at discerning snowy blue from blue sky. 3.39 kilometers. As I pause for another few scenic views on the way up. So this is where I will say goodbye to you, at the top of Mount Douglas, just about to head down Glendenning. It was too windy at the top to take any audio, so I just took a few still shots and called it a day. Now I'm heading back. Hopefully I won't have to walk down any waterfalls, but I can already see that there is frozen water. Okay, so I stopped filming once again because it was getting a little too dangerous to film. But this is the running jackal coming down into safer territory once again, saying goodbye to you from the frosty descent from Mount Douglas on Glendenning, going down, down, down. Bye-bye.